Hey there, it's Tanvi Sethi. How are you? It's our Friday Facebook Live, and this week on my blog, we're talking about floods of gratitude. So I'm going to teach you this really simple exercise that I use when I'm having a really hard day, or I just feel like my mind is spiraling into that negative rabbit hole, right? Like that everything's going wrong, or that I'm wrong, or that I'm not good enough. And what you can do is just flood your mind with gratitude. So start making a list. I find it more powerful to do it on paper, but you can do it in your mind if that's what you have at the moment. And just list out number 1, number 2, number 3, so on, what you're grateful for. And usually you'll start with the big things, like it'll be my husband or my family, my kids, my job, that kind of stuff. But then you'll find that as you go through dozens of them, because I really want you to keep going, you have to keep pushing it, you start flooding your mind with things like the butterfly that just flew by, the sun on my face right now, the fact that I'm standing on the earth as we speak, moving on and on. And so what you find is that the seemingly mundane or ordinary become extraordinary. And what you're doing is flooding your brain. The neuroscience shows that this works, is that you're actually creating more space for all the beautiful next to the challenging. So it's not about just taking away the challenging. It's not about denying that it exists. It's really about allowing your body, your mind to really see the whole picture, okay? Because the point is that our primal selves, our neuroscience shows that we are primed to look for the negative, because that's how we've survived. That's how we've gotten this far, is we look for what to be scared of, we look what could threaten us, and then we try to avoid it, or we worry about it, or we think of how to be vigilant about it. But that's not serving us in this modern world, because there's not cheetahs, it's relationships and stressors, other what kinds of stressors. So what you need to do is also flood your mind with the positive, the grateful, the beautiful, because your mind's not going to by default go there. Your mind by default is going to go to the negative. It's going to go to the fear, the regret, the negative. And you want to create space for all of it. Create space for the positive and the negative. And soon what happens is the challenging things seem a little smaller because there's other things to take up space, but also you create more space to hold it with ease because there's so much beauty next to it that it becomes easier to hold the challenging. So it's a simple exercise to flood your mind, to rewire, but I swear to you it really works. And the next time you fall into a negative spiral, or you're having a really challenging day, or things just seem to continue to go wrong, I want you to flood your mind with gratitude. I want you to rewire and almost like wash through with gratitude, okay? So I'll link to my blog that you can read more about that exercise if you forget how to do it, or you could watch this video again. And I'll also link to my free gratitude course, because if that really works for you, you'll want to watch my course. It's free, just really showing you how to use gratitude to really rewire your brain in a fundamental way, so you can transform your life and live a different kind of life, a life where you imagine waking up excited to meet your day, ready to take whatever comes. That's what gratitude can do for you. So I'll link to that as well. And it's also, the link is in my blog post. So you can get to those two things. And I hope that that works for you. I'd love to hear how you use it or what it does for you. And I hope you have a beautiful Friday and a beautiful weekend. Okay? Bye for now.